And it's now time for the business day. Investors in movie theater operators Palace Amusement have agreed to a stock split. The decision was passed at the company's annual general meeting last week. This will see Palace Amusement's ordinary shares subdivided into 600 additional shares. The decision will come into effect from the close of business on February 28. Shareholders also agreed to increase the company's authorized share capital. The total number of issued Palace stocks will move from 1.44 million ordinary shares to 862.22 million ordinary shares. These shares are equal to the current shares in circulation. At the close of trading on Friday, Palace Amusement shares were being sold for $2,882.58 per unit. One-on-One Educational Services is reporting a profit in its first quarter ended November, compared to a loss for the same period in 2021. Finance manager at One-on-One, Donisha Brooks, says the more than 700% uptick was driven by the expansion of its service offerings and the acquisition of new contracts.
So with a net profit of 11, I have an error here on this slide. The net profit was actually 11.3 million. Compared to the previous quarter where we had a loss of 1.8 million. So we would have done 722% quarter over quarter. For the quarter, we ended our total revenue at 82.6 million compared to 44.7 million for the previous quarter of 2021. Here we had an 84.62% increase quarter over quarter.
Sagicor Financial Company has announced changes to its management team. Chief Operating Officer and Chief Financial Officer Andre Musso has been appointed President and CEO. Mr. Musso will assume the role effective April 1. Doddridge Miller, the current President and Chief Executive Officer of the company, will retire effective March 31. He will, however, continue to serve on the board of directors. The company says it is looking to fill the post of Group Financial Officer currently held by Mr. Musso. Sagicor Financial is the parent company of Sagicor Group Jamaica. The US dollar is being sold for an average $154.58. $116.01 is the going rate for the Canadian dollar, $190.08 for the pound, while it's costing an average $169.36 for the euro. And to the stock market now, the JSE index rose by 346 points today, while the junior market index gained 29 points. Leading the advances were Productive Business Solutions US dollar shares, Epley 7.75% preference shares, Indus Pharma Jamaica, Margaritaville Turks US dollar shares, and Consolidated Bakeries Jamaica. The decliners were led by Portland JSX, Sterling Investments, First Rock Real Estate Investments, Epley Carbon Property Fund SCC, and Access Financial Services. And that's it for the business day. Herman will be back with the news from overseas right after this break.